Welcome back to the Roma Career Mode, and today is big. We are in January, which means there's going to be a few transfers coming in that can hopefully take us all the way to winning the Serie A. As you can see though, this is what our team is looking like. So the two positions I think we do desperately want is either a DM that can see out games or use Cristante to see out games, or a left back and move Guerrero, change his position into a DM because he goes up so many ratings. And the other one is a backup striker because we literally have no one. The only one really is Dybala, but he's starting in the 10 the entire time. But as you can see though, the money, we only have 13 mil, so it is going to be tough to do both of those. So I think what we're going to do is, because the left back's probably going to be cheaper, and because of his stats being better suited towards it, we are actually going to change Guerrero into a defensive midfielder. It takes 4 weeks, but we'll start playing him there now so we can adjust and just get used to it. And in terms of left back, you guys keep commenting about this guy, De Soiper, I think is how you pronounce it. But with our money, basically, we need to sell someone before we can even look at bringing someone in. And a left back is less important than a striker because we do have left back cover. I'll show you right now. As you can see, we do have Angelino that's going to play there. We do have Wrench as well, who I really like. So I do want to be giving him a lot of minutes. Whereas backup striker, there's literally no one. I did see you guys comment George Ilinakena, so we're going to go check him out as well. We know what he's about. He's one of the most famous wonder kids on the entire game. So, I mean, he's going to be a solid option at the end of the day, isn't he? So we're going to scout him. But I'm going to look. There's a few other ones as well that I like the look of. I'm pretty sure I saw another comment suggesting Datro Fofana. And I mean, 22 years old, 74 rated. I'm liking his stats. Only 7.5 mil. They think it's going to come in around just under 10 mil. We're wasting no time. We're just going to go for it straight away. It's a quality suggestion, just like Ilinakena. But this just isn't a player I sign as often, so I really am excited to try him out. But we are tight for money, so we are going to have to be a bit stingy here. We're going to go for the high 7s. We'll add a little sell-on clause as well. We'll add a little 5% just so he doesn't walk out. 10.7. I mean, we can afford it. And realistically, whether we have 2 mil or 4 mil left, it's not enough to sign a left back. So we are going to have to sell someone either way. So we'll try just a flat 9. 9 mil. Call it a deal. For God's sake, he is not having any of this, is he? Okay. What we'll do, we'll call it 10. Meet in middle. You know what? We're going to accept it. We need a backup striker desperately. It's just, can we get the contract agreed? Fingers crossed, because this signing is going to be massive for us. We've got him agreed. I think it was around £60,000 a week, which is way more than I wanted to spend. But that's because what? He's on at Chelsea. He just wouldn't be accepting anything lower. But the most important thing is we've got him in the door. Datro Fofana is in. It's now time to check him out in this team. And we do actually need to sort out the bench as well, don't we? Because if I'm not mistaken, we do have 2 keepers just sat there. Yeah, we do. And he is one player that we can sell because Kelleher has started to shine. They were basically the same rating. He's now 81 rated. He's putting in some banging performances. So this could, give us that option to sign that left back that we want to sign. Also, I want to get rid of Angelino. Just not a massive fan of him, being honest. 63 pace. He's just a worse version of Guerrero. So I don't really, feel like we need to be using that much. And then Gordon Duaf can get loads of minutes for us now as well. Ramsey is out. I think it was for like 2 months. So it's going to be tough for him to come back into the team and prove that we need to make it a permanent deal. But he definitely has that opportunity. So looking at the rest of the team though, Cam, we have so much depth. So much so that even though I really like Basili, we might try and loan him out. Because I'm not going to give him that many minutes. And if he can get loaned out and become a starter somewhere, that could be really big for him. I did see a lot of you as well suggesting Mats Hummels, with his age and stuff, does need to go. If we get a good offer, we'll sell him. If not, we'll just let him run out his contract at the end of the season because he has actually been quite good for us. So we're going to see if we get any offers for him. We're going to make sure this keeper's transfer listed. He is. Who else was it? It was Basili as well. Angelino is also transfer listed, but no one wants him. I want to keep hold of him because he can play left back, centre mid, and he's only 22 years old. Okay, so we're adding Basili to the loan list. Baldanzi, we need to give him more minutes, but we need to keep Pellegrini as well, which makes me think maybe we should... Our best position probably is midfield, isn't it, in terms of the players we have. We have Dybala, Pellegrini's on the bench, Cristante, Kone. So is it time to have a look at different formation? I know we've only just changed this, so we're going to just create a new tactic. Let me see what I can cook. Okay, hear me out. I think I might have actually cooked here. This formation might look a bit crazy, but I think it gets the best out of all of our players. So, Hummels, as you can see, he just isn't happy at all. It's because we're not renewing his contract. But he's 36 years old. I don't really want to be giving him loads of money, renewing it for him just to drop in ratings massively. So we could actually be looking to sell him right now. Because we have Ndicka that can come in. Mancini, I really, really like Wrench. So this gets him into the starting team. I think that's perfect. Then 2 centre mids of Kone and Guerrero. That's an unbelievable partnership. And I think he goes up more ratings if you change him to a centre mid. So we can change him from a DM to a centre mid. And he'll be even higher rated. Cellmakers and Sula stay in the team. They have a bit more defensive responsibility. But they can learn, okay? And then Pellegrini becomes a starter for us. As well as Dybala. And then Baldanzi becomes our first option off the bench rather than being behind Pellegrini. Then we have Cristante. We have 2 centre mids still, so Cristante, Gornaduaf, they can still get minutes. And then the only player that really misses out is our right back. But realistically, he could probably come on at right mid in games and do a perfect job. He's got pace. He's good going forward. We've already seen that. He's really solid defensively. So I think this honestly might be our best shout. So we need to look for an offer for Mats Hummels realistically. Change Guerrero to a centre mid. And I think this could be the play. And in terms of the tactics, as you can see, we've got the advanced forward, then we've got Dybala on a shadow striker, Pellegrini playmaker, box-to-box, deep line, wide playmaker. There's a few players we really need to get rid of so we can actually bring in another player. The issue is we've already made it to match day. We have got an offer, but it's a loan offer for our third choice keeper. Pellegrini, we really want to keep him. We really do. He's experienced at this level. I mean, realistically, if we sell our keeper, he's going to become our backup, so we can't let go of him. We're going to block them for now as well. Just no one wants our players. The only other option I can think of is if we find a player we want to bring in, we can then look for a swap deal maybe. But it's not ideal. But now with this change of formation, what position do we actually need the most? So left mid, obviously Jacob Ramsey in this formation, I think, will be the perfect left mid for us. Because defensively, he is actually really solid. Same with our current left mid. Backup centre-backs, if we let go of Hummels, I think we are going to need a backup centre-back. But if we don't get an offer for Hummels, then he can just play that backup centre-back role for the rest of the season. Backup centre-mids as well, we're fine. Backup wingers, we're fine because we have players that can play on the right, like the right back can fill in there as well. So I think this is perfect because it puts less pressure on us having to let people basically be sold, because I think the squad with how it is actually fine. I'm excited to use the new Datro Fofana as a backup as well. Time to check out the calendar. What games are we wanting to play here? So we want to get through a few months this episode. We played Napoli last time out, so we'll avoid that this time. Ideally, we want to probably get to the end of Feb. So then next episode we can go March, April, May. Maybe finish the season next episode. We'll see what we're doing there. We want to play Europa League game because we are doing awful in it when we're actually playing. So we need to change that. So we'll go for AZ because that should be a bit easier than Frankfurt, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we will play the first game of the episode right now because they are 5th in the league. We'll then play AZ and then we'll play one of these 4 games. Maybe a Monza, maybe a lower team that we can just get a comfy win with, test out the players against a bit of a weaker opposition rather than just playing the best of the best. So we are actually going to go in with this team for the first game of the episode. The new formation, got Datro Fofana on the bench. I'm liking the look of it. Just please win. We need to keep our spot at the top of the table for as long as possible. Okay, well, it's going to be weird to see how our defence performs here. Great save from Kelleher. I thought we'd given away a pen. It's going to be good to see how our defence performs because on the games that I've been playing, the defence has been awful because I'm not very good at defending. But we've now got an extra centre-back, but we don't have full-backs. So is that going to be a bonus for us? But Dobvik, early doors. We've played it in behind to Dybala. We're already 1-0 up, 9 minutes in against 5th of the league. I mean, it's a very, very promising start. We do sometimes score early and then go on and bottle it. So we need to chill out a bit. But that's a perfect start. I think the attack is going to be unbelievable. So we've kept our 2 wingers. But we've added Pellegrini, Dybala, Dobvik as almost his own front 3 to back up with the wingers. We're going to hopefully be creating loads of chances like we just have there. Got a dangerous attack now. Great defending. And I'm going to keep saying it, I really do like Wrench at right centre-back. Hopefully he performs well because he's the kind of player that I think could be a little secret gem for us. Grow in ratings loads and become a really important player at centre-back. And if Hummels goes, we'll probably try loan in a centre-back. But if Hummels stays, then he can just play back up and run out his contract at the club. Or he can get some minutes. We have a lot of games with Europe and stuff. That's great defending from Wrench. He's done very well there. He has done very well. Okay, Dobvik's won that back excellently. Now we're trying to find Sula. It's not a great pass, but obviously remember as well, this is Guerrero's first game for us in centre mid, and he's only 81 rated. Obviously his stats won't change when we change him to a centre mid, but he will be like, I think he's like 85 to 87 rated depending what midfield thing you change him to. So clearly he's meant to be playing centre mid, so this is going to get the best out of him. His playstyle plus is the tick attacker one as well, which is perfect. I was meant to go all the way, but it might have worked even better going this way round. So we've now put a ball in. Oh, that was meant to go all the way to the back post, but it's a promising sign. They've put a dangerous ball in behind Undika. It's going to be good to have him in the squad as well. We haven't really spoke too much about him, but he is 80 rated with some good stats. Coming to the start 11, it could be useful. Obviously, it is half time, and we are actually going to make a change because Dybala has had fitness issues. I'm going to hope we don't need him for the rest of the game because we are going to give Baldanzi a half because he could be really big for us. And he's 21 years old. His stats look amazing. We're going to give him a go. We're not going to change anything else because I'm happy with how the team is playing. So, fingers crossed we can see this out for a nice 3 points. Okay, they've got it up with their striker again, but he is so isolated. He's made it so easy for our three centre-backs. We're going to try that ball in behind. Good touch from Dobvik. Can we get Sula on the overlap? We can. Here we go. Dobvik, great touch. Finish that if you can. It's a tight angle. He has done well there. But yeah, they're playing one solo striker. No real support for him. We've got three centre-backs. It's a match made in heaven for us. Oh no, they've got the ball. A clean sheet would be perfect. They're playing some nice football. We've done very well. But it's opened up now. Please, just anyone, get a challenge in. We need some support here. Literally, if we get this clear, we've won the game. Clean sheet and all. Oh, we literally tackled it. We pressed circle to clear it. But it's, oh, perfect. We've won it. 1-0, clean sheet, and to be fair, we definitely could have scored a few more. They didn't really have any clear-cut chances at all, and they were 5th in the league. So, the new formation, I would say, couldn't have really gone any better. As you can see, this is what the rest of the month is looking like. So, we're going to sim the next 2 games, get to the Europa League game against AZ away from home. We've lost both Europa League games that we've played 4-1, so that desperately needs to change, but hopefully we get a few transfer offers in that time. As you can see, this is what the rest of the month is looking like. So we're going to sim the next 2 games, get to the Europa League game against AZ away from home. We've lost both Europa League games that we've played 4-1, so that desperately needs to change. But hopefully, we get a few transfer offers in that time. But it actually just see that Baldanzi got approached, and I've seen this. There's a big issue with contracts. Like, Dybala's expiring. We definitely need to get him sorted with a new contract. We can't have him leaving at the end of the season. He's been so crucial for us. And he's still only 31 years old. We definitely need him for a bit longer. He's only on 63k. He wants a 2-year extension. That is absolutely perfect with us. We don't have too much money. So we're going to just see if he wants basically the same deal with a bit of a signing bonus. Hopefully. Okay, perfect. Dybala is staying for a couple more years. But the issue is, who else is leaving? I'm not sure I got a notification to say Baldanzi's been approached. I'm happy with El Shaarawy leaving, I think. Mats Hummels, I'm happy with him leaving. Obviously, if they don't get approached, then we can sign at a later date. So make sure to let me know if you disagree. I've got a lot of loan players. Jacob Ramsey, Salamakers, Kone. They're all involved in our starting 11 usually. So it's not ideal with all these players leaving at the end of the season. So we might have to make a few of them permanent. As you can see, we drew 1 and won 1. So that's not too bad at all. We're still obviously at the top of the league. Just before we play the game, then we're going to check the transfer offers. But it's not looking good. As you can see, we have forgot to check the Seeley's loan offers. So I will make sure of that because a lot of people will want him. So we will make sure he gets loaned out. Undika, we desperately need to keep. He's going to be so crucial, especially with this new formation. But it is time now. We desperately need a win. It's going to be the same start lineup. Dybala's going to get dropped just because of stamina. Which means... Wait, Baldanzi? What has happened with Baldanzi? Oh my... Have we got money all of a sudden? We have 16 mil. Baldanzi had a release clause. That's the only explanation I can think of. Oh my god. Okay, we need to double check whether anyone else had release clauses quickly. Because that has screwed us over. I'm looking at all the clauses. Okay, I think we're all good. That's a nightmare. It means we can sign someone else. We don't really need another attacking midfielder because we do have Basili, we do have Sula, we do have Salamakers that can all play there. Guerrero can play there. But We do have 16 mil, so I'm trying to think what position we actually need. Could be a backup centre-back, but if Hummel stays, then we don't really need that for the rest of the season. Backup strikers already sorted. Midfielders are fine. Wingers are kind of fine as well. So it's a bit of an awkward one. We have the money now, but the question is, what do we actually do with it? I'm going to have a think. So I actually think maybe, I know it's a bit contradictory, but dropping Pellegrini to the bench or bringing in a backup for Pellegrini, because now that Baldanzi's gone, we are going to be playing someone kind of out of position to cover them. We do have 2 attacking midfielders, so we definitely do need some cover for it. So I'm going to have a look at some attacking midfielders that are either good enough to replace Pellegrini and drop him to the bench, or good enough to be a really solid option off the bench and maybe have some youth to him as well. So Coot Miners, I did see him commented, but the issue is we can't afford him and he's only recently joined, so he is off the cards. But then Angel Gomez, he could be a bit of a joke. 17 mil is going to be tight. We'd probably have to do a player swap. And the last one is actually Merlin Roll, and I really like the look of him. Because firstly, we can afford him, which is a massive bonus. He's not someone you sign often. He does have some good looking stats. 76 rated. He's versatile as well. Can play anywhere in midfield. So we are going to go in for him and see what kind of deal we can get agreed. We only have 15 mil. So it is going to be tight. We're going to see if they're going to accept straight up 14.5. We're going to have to be stingy here to be able to offer him a contract as well. Because if we accept that, there's no contract being agreed between us, if we're being honest. We might have to add a sell-on clause, like a bigger one, just to tempt them. Please. There we go. Hopefully we can get a contract sorted. Okay, we're going to see offering 25k, a nice little 200k signing bonus, and that should do it. It is. He is in the door. That is absolutely massive news. I didn't realise as well, he is 6'4". He's going to be a beast up there. So just a great sub player to be able to bring on. He might even get a start in the Europa League game that we're literally about to play. We'll have to wait and see. As you can see, he's made it onto the bench. 22 years old. I do like the look of him a lot. But we're now going to get into the Europa League game that I said we're going to play against AZ. We desperately need a win. But you know my luck in Europe. And Dybala, we are actually going to rest him because Roll, we want to give a start to. And Dybala, he just can't stay fit in terms of like, he's not playing every single game for us when we're in Europe. That's just not happening. So we're going to try and adjust without him in it. Roll, you're stepping up. The rest of the team, I think we're going to keep the same. We're not going to make any big changes. We won 1-0, clean sheet. Can we do it again? I'll roll with some early touches here. What's he about? Let's try some skills. Foul. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, Roll. He's given the ball away. The first involvement for us. I swear to God, if they go on to score this, Roll might have to get released on his first day at the club. Roll. 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 Oh, no. All joking aside. That is on me. I can't blame him for that. I've tried a stupid skill, a stupid pass, and then I haven't defended properly. Switch on. This is Europe. Great win from Guerrero. Him in midfield might actually change our season, you know. He's going to be so good there. He's so good on the ball, defensively. He can do everything. Leave it, Dobvik. Okay, it don't matter. We've still got it. We've got out wide to Pellegrini. Can we use Roll's height here? I mean, he's won it. The keeper didn't look too comfy there either. We're going to use his height. We've got him on he's on the shadow striker role, so he's going to be filling in the box, late runs a lot, and that could be overpowered. Not sure why they've done that. And now we've got the ball for, it's not even that much of a counter-attack. They've got so many people back, but that is such a stupid decision from them. When we play that in to Dobvik, get the shot off. What a finish. But why would they just give us the ball like that from a free kick? Maybe they felt bad for Roll on his debut and stuff, and they thought, we'll make it up. Dobvik's ignore the fact there's a barrier there, clearly just gone through it. We're 1-0. I'm liking this. Okay, it's half-time. Not too bad of a performance. After the early mistake, we've done all right, but we are going to bring on Dybala. We've got him on the bench. It's not going to be often that we have this to our disposal. 1-0 in a European game. Dybala on the bench to bring on. We're going to take off Pellegrini. I know it's a bit controversial, but I feel like Roll, on his debut, he could produce something. We're going to give it a go. Fingers crossed we win this because we desperately need a win. Oh no. And Dicker has been spanned. And this is looking maybe dangerous. I'm not sure what Wrench is doing there. That's really bad defending from him. He just didn't cover the pass across. And we're now 2-1 down with just over 10 to go. We're literally about to run out of time. It's going to be another loss in Europe. I'm going to have to just start simming them all to make sure we actually get through. Because it's 3-1. Is that a Troy Parrott hat-trick? We're not watching the celebration. I think that's a hat-trick. It's not a 4-1 loss, but it's a 3-1 loss. It's just typical. We can't seem to just not concede loads of goals in Europe. And I don't know why. Because whenever we play the league games, we actually do alright in terms of defensively. As soon as we enter Europe, we just start leaking goals. And that is the game confirmed. It's a 3-1 loss. Something about... Maybe we need to change formation for when we go into Europe to make it a bit more solid. Because we should not be losing 3-1 to AZ when we're top of the Serie A. That just shouldn't be happening at all. So, I think what we're going to have to do is... We're going to play one more game, I think, this episode. We're still top of the league. Let's have a look what that's looking like. We're 6 points clear at the top. So, if we get some wins, we're obviously not going to play against Frankfurt because we're not going to lose another game in Europe, hopefully. I think I'm liking the look. So, I think what I've decided, we're going to play one more game. And the next episode, we'll get to about April. And then we'll play the last games of Season 1 in the episode after that. So, 2 more episodes of this season. And I'm liking the look of playing away to Venezia, because if they've got the stadium on the game, it's a really cool stadium. So I'll see you when we get to this game. Okay, we've made it to the game. We have made it through, is the good thing, in the Europa League. So we do have a double leg as a play, and that is going to be the first game of next episode. I was going to sim to the end of this month, but we're going to save that one for next episode. We've got the first knockout footy in Europe. It's big. We did have basically all wins with 1 draw in that sim run, just so you know. And we're going to go in with just this, because I think this is our strongest team. I'm assuming Jacob Ramsey is still not fit yet. He's not. It is a shame, but we'll have to live with it. Just get a nice win here, and let's see if they do actually have their stadium on the game, because I'm pretty sure it's a pretty cool one, because obviously it is in Venice. Let's just sim this. I want to see if they've got the stadium. I'm not really going to be able to tell from this. They have by the looks of it. Okay, get a big win in Venice, leave it for this episode, and then go into Europa League knockouts. Oh, we've done very well winning that back with the press. Sula, he tried to chip it over the top. It's a very bad pass, if I'm being honest there. We've got the ball now with Salamakers over to Pellegrini. We're 1-0 up. That is massive. The high pressing in this new formation, by the way, is so good. And Pellegrini makes no mistake of it. We're 1-0 up. Massive start. Okay, we've got it with Guerrero now. What can we do? Nice turn. Very nice turn indeed. I mean, they're not getting anywhere near. I'm going to just go for it. It's not a bad attempt, to be fair. He's done very well, though. Him carrying the ball forward in midfield is going to be a game changer. We're 2-0 up in 25 minutes. Lovely football. Is that Kone with the goal as well? He is one player that we might have to seal a permanent deal for. He has been so good in midfield. Oh, no. They've got the ball. Potentially dangerous position. What a save from Kelleher. Okay, he was offside. But Kelleher has stepped up massively. He has really taken that goalkeeper position into his own, because it was a bit of competition at the start, but there's no competition anymore. And Dybala, they're just sitting off him. We're going to pull up. 3-0. What is the keeper doing? I don't care. We're 3-0 up in 33 minutes. We're going to go laugh at him, because how has he let that one in? I have no idea. Get me a replay of that. I want it from Dybala's POV, because, I mean, they're just dropping and dropping. You can't do that with players like Dybala on the pitch. Oh, he's got to save that. Guerrero's really running the show in midfield this game. They can't get anywhere near him. He's now found to Pellegrini. He's going to pull up as well. We've seen the keeper. Guys, it's 4-0 in 40 minutes. 2 outside the box, is it? It's unstoppable football. They're just dropping and dropping and dropping. And we've got players that will just bang it and score. We're 4-0 up. That is half time. And this is why I was saying I think we need to play more games against weaker oppositions. If we only play the best teams, it does make it harder because we don't get any momentum. It's always tough games. Every now and then, if we play a game like this, we get this kind of like absolute spanking, 4-0. And then next time we play, it's a lot easier to then, you know, we've got the momentum. So no changes are needed. We're going to play about 15 more. If it's still the same, we're just going to rest a bunch of people. Oh my God, we've won it back again. Dobvik is just about through. Fair play. That's an unbelievable challenge. But trust me, guys, this midfield duo, moving Guerrero, to all those who commented saying move Guerrero to centre mid, thank you. He is a game changer in there. He's like our best player on the pitch every time he's been there. He's just at the centre of everything we do at the minute. Dybala fancies it. He fancies it. He fancies it. He fancies it. He fancies it. Puskas? Maybe. There was a flip-flap just before. It's 5-0. It's time to get people a rest, if I've ever heard it. Dybala, Roll's getting some minutes. Guerrero, you're getting a standing ovation. Cristante's lost some minutes recently, so we can get some more now. We're going to give the right back some minutes at right mid. Dobvik, you can have a rest because Fofana is coming on. We're going to save one in case of injuries. But this couldn't have gone any better. Okay, we've got it. Into Roll. Can we get Fofana going, please? Can we get Fofana going? He might not need him. He's gone all the way out to Salamakers, who's found it back to Roll. Over to Datro Fofana, who's through on goal. Can he get his first? Oh, so close. And it's not going to happen, is it? Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's great work, though. Got it with Roll once again. He's played it into Datro Fofana, who's through again. He's gone for it. It's a tight angle, but he's getting chances. And that should be game. It is. What a way to end the video. A 5-0 win away from home. Couldn't have asked for literally any more there. Perfect performance. And that is where we're leaving it for this video. If you have made it this far, thank you so much. Next episode, we'll check out everyone's stats. We'll play the first leg of the Europa League knockout footy. And we'll make some progress getting towards the end of Season 1. So, until next time, thanks for watching and goodbye.